going on, everybody? Dylan Walker here. Welcome back to another one of my adventures slash mini blogs, whatever you want to call it. But you guys are going to see a lot of what I meant to show you the last time. I was talking about a creek that I did not show you guys. I meant to show you guys, but I wasn't thinking about it. Even though on the last little mini blog that you watched, I meant to show you guys the creek and stuff like that. But there's also a shed that's not far from there. There is a house up there, but it's an old abandoned shed. Looks like it was either built in the 1980s or the 1990s. I don't know which years. I'm not a building infrastructure. I'm not a guy that, can tell a building from with the way it looks and how old it is and by looking at it. I'm not one of those specialists out there that can literally just tell you by looking at it. And looking at the whole, how it's built, the frame, the work. I'm not one of those guys. If I was, I'd get paid a lot of money being able to tell you how old this house is just by estimating and looking at it and all that. I can't do that. Don't have that type of experience. I'm only going what I think. What I see through my eye and what I think. That's what I did there. But there is a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to show you those back roads again. I'm going to show you those back roads I was going down. A lot of those back roads resonated with me, with what I've seen back home. Some of the back roads in Water Valley, even though they were 2-lane roads with yellow lines on them and stuff like that. But these were 1-lane roads with cracks and potholes that you're going to see. And some of these roads have got cracks in them. But when I get out here and stuff like that, when I get out there, I have to go through a neighborhood and stuff like that. A neighborhood. It's actually a decent little neighborhood. I would film, but out of respect, I'm not doing such things. Because to me, that just don't feel right. And it seems very disrespectful, and it just seems like it's just an invasion of privacy. I mean, I get it. You're more than welcome to record open eye of the public, but to me, I'm just not doing that. That's why I recorded what I recorded. Now, there are going to be a couple of houses. I wanted to at least show you guys some of the stuff that I saw that looked really cool to me. That I thought was cool. So there is going to be a house or two, but it's not the whole neighborhood where it's house to house to house to house. Kind of like what's out here and all that. So heck, a lot of those houses that I went past and went by got privacy fences, got chain link fences, even got some cattle gate fences. You got redneck, you got podunk, you just got normal people around here. You got elderly around here. I mean, you got all kinds. I did run into one of my yee brothers though. I yee and he back at me. Hey, yes sir. He knew the drill, and he did it, and he got it. Yes sir. But seriously though, there is just so much cool there's so much cool scenery that resonated with me, back home, in Water Valley, and that street I grew up on 129 Barnes Street. The housing there was up on hills, but some of the housing where I went through, where I'm showing you guys some of the back roads and some of the cool scenery, because you have to go through a neighborhood to get there. But some of those houses there were on flat ground. But there is a bit of an incline hill, not by much. There's a few houses on a hill and stuff like that. But there's also a big Baptist church too. A lot of things just resonated with me because it kind of vibed with me like a small town that I grew up in. Some of the visuals, some of the scenery, some of the sights, it just resonated with me. And a little bit of some of the countryside that I saw just resonated with me, and it felt cool. It felt really cool. Just, to get the vibes, to get something that feels like home and just resonates with you, and makes you think of the cool good times and some of the good times you had. It makes you think about some of the good times you have. But seriously though, I mean, I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. If beautiful spots that you guys are going to see. But also, there is a bit further to where I would have filmed a little further, but I wasn't sure about how far that road went, because it looked like it ran up to someone's house, so I wasn't going to go any further out of respect to that person, because I have no idea if like that road, if I would have kept going any further, I had no idea if I was going to step up on somebody's driveway. So that's why I turned around and went back to where I came from and continue exploring around some of the other roads. So yeah, I'm trying to be cautious, trying to be safe, trying to avoid trouble, and just do what I do. Yeah. But when I got down there were some dogs out there, and some of the dogs seemed like they're real friendly. But what's crazy, as soon as the dogs came out, I like, okay. I told them, go on. And I was about ready to turn around. The people come out, and I told that young lady, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And she's like, it's okay. And I just kept going. It's like, dude, I tell everybody sorry when their dogs come out. Like, I'm not trying to cause no trouble or nothing. I'm just out exploring, just taking in the scenery and all like that. I mean, with what I've seen, they're all like on streets. It'd be kind of like a road or a street, but it's, if anybody in the future was to ever explore, please be careful of the people. Be thankful of, please be thoughtful of them and respect their privacy. Don't go knocking on their doors or driving them crazy. Just be respectful and be courteous. And go about your business and let them go about their business. Just explore, take in the scenery like I do, and just be cautious. That's it. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Like, sub, and hit that notification bell. I'm sorry this is so long, but I needed to explain. But please enjoy this video. Look at this back roads out here. Just look how crazy this road is, though. Look at this. This looks like an old abandoned shed. I mean, look how old this place. Look at this old abandoned shed. There's a house up there, but it looks like this has been built since the 80s. I can't tell by the infrastructure or anything, but I ain't going inside there because I'm sure there's something lurking in there, like a snake or some bats or some old bird sleeping in there, but ain't that old. Here's also the creek I meant to show you guys. Here's the creek I was talking about when I said, hey, look, a creek. Here's the creek. Or most people, if you're like straight from down in Georgia or Alabama, or if you get real deep somewhere far in the south, you'll hear people say creek. But there's a bit of a creek here. A little bit of a creek stream right up there. Kind of neat. Kind of looks like just like my sister's got. Then, I mean, this place is crazy. I mean, there's housing up around here too. But the reason I like coming out here is because it gives me like small town vibes. But also, in a way, some of the visual images. If you watch Upchurch's music video, Pond Creek Road, there's some visuals in there. There's a few visuals in there that you can see that look like. And look, this road has cracks in it. Certain spots of the road you'll find will have cracks. Because there was some road back there I come across that's got cracks in it back there. Which I do have another video you can see. But the reason I like coming out here is because it kind of reminds me like out in the middle of the sticks. But also in the countryside too, though. I'll get back to showing you all that countryside I found. Okay, here's that house that was up here on that... There's that house up here that I gave you that guys the view of that looked like a back end. Let me get to the point when I'm fixing to show you here. Here's the stop sign. Katie and Rosewood Street. In a way, it kind of makes me think of Pond Creek. We might actually explore that back end up there. I don't know, unless it leads to someone's driveway. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'll go up there and check it for myself. Okay. Here's these right here. Here's the countryside a little bit up here. I like that house up there. I mean, it's got that nice front porch. I love that. But then look at all of this. Look at all this. Tons of open woods. It's almost like a bit of a countryside out here.
And that's why I love it so much. I mean, it's so beautiful up here. I got my cameras clean too, so you can check this all out and take it in because it is gorgeous. I love this though. Is this in my small town? Oh, is it? Okay. So it's not a cemetery. That little bit's not a cemetery. It's a street. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a cemetery up there. I got it blocked off and everything. Okay. You keep people from trespassing. Yeah, that's a good thing. It keeps people out of the property or they're going to get shot. That's how crazy people are. But check this out though. This is so gosh dang cool. It is magnificent. And the last time I cussed, and I'm very sorry, I had to bleep out a lot of that because I was just excited and I didn't have any other words to share for my excitement and this ability of just taking in all this gorgeousness. But there's that. That was a bald eagle. Look at all these woods. And then there's the tree we looked at before the last time. I love this out here. I mean, it's just beautiful. No response out of Mr. Bald Eagle. I think that was a bald eagle. Oh, man. Dude, I showed y'all this the last time, but that little dock down there, actually, where's that dock I saw? That dock right down there has got a hammock and a walking dock. It's got a walking dock right there. You can see a little bit of it. That is so cool.
Well, you made it to the end of the video. I would have gotten more, but the further I would have gotten down there, because like it looked like it headed towards the end, towards a lake, which like where there was like a house down there, a truck, and a boat. I would have gone further, but if I got any further, I think I'd be stepping on someone's property. So that's why I went as far as I went. Of course, there were some dogs on the side where that dock was, the house that's up there on that hill. They called their dogs up. I saw some of the people come out. They were like real friendly. They were just trying to get their dogs back in case they don't want them to try to bite anybody. Here recently, I've noticed more people are actually getting control of their dog. Normally there's a lot of dogs around here that some people just don't want to take care of, but I've noticed that there's actually quite a few more people that are actually doing that. And that's a good thing. That's a responsible pet owner. And that is a responsible thing to do, and that is a good thing to do. So shout out to you guys if you ever see this video. But dude, it was a cool experience overall to make another type of blog. I know I tell you guys there's never anything like interesting goes on in my life, but if I decide to make like one of these adventures and stuff, I think I'll add them and continue to do it. Now, if I go anywhere else out here and I decide to explore some more, perhaps we could do another cool type of blog. Another like a mini adventure blog, whatever you want to call it. But overall, this was fun. I enjoyed it. And if you guys want me to add the other visuals that I had from the last one, I will do so right at the end of this. So there's something there for you guys to check out, and it might be 10 minutes, 9 minutes. But hey, at least it's enjoyable, and at least you'll like it. And I'll mute the sound and just put some soothing music over it. Because I know what I'm doing when I make these videos, but sometimes I gotta really put some stinky thinking in there. See what I did there? Stinky thinking. Don't worry about it. But I did what I did. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Like, sub, and hit that notification bell, guys. I don't know how often I'll make another video like this, but I'm thinking I might go there just about probably each week, perhaps. Don't know. But never know. Never know with me. But I'm gonna make some visuals to post, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Salute to everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.
quick editor's note to let everybody know, even though I felt like I might have been trespassing or I was afraid that I was going too far or maybe I was going to stumble upon someone's driveway, I looked on Snapchat map and Google Maps, the name of the street, and I looked, and it's actually a street that I was on and not actually like a driveway, but there was driveways like connecting to that street. So to let everybody know, that road actually goes a different direction and it reconnects to all the other streets. So yeah, everything is all good and clear. So everything is all good in case for any confusion.